Do you have like a bot channel? Like
Yeah, I'm about to post the link in a chat. Also, Deja, if your PC doesn't work, it's fine. We don't have to do session 1 today. We might as well just get it over with.
yeah, it's best like just do session 0 because I mean I'm new to this like group in general.
Fucking restarted the page. No, I didn't want to do that. Why?
Ruby, you may need to kick me so I can rejoin as Deja because it's showing that I can't join us. But you.
No.
There you go. Try it now. Oh, are you back in?
Yeah, I'm back in. I misclicked the button. I pressed refresh.
No, you're fine. Alright. Let's get this started. Let's get this shit started then. Alright, Demon. Let's start off with you.
Oh shit. Alright.
First things first, what do you want your character to be named?
Can I type or?
Yeah, you can put it in your character sheet.
Oh, alright.
You may need to try to kick me again. It's still not letting me join this
Okay,
Deja.
its name?
You might have to refresh.
I'll just do this. Restart the damn browser.
I could cheers. I'm forced to read the pen
Oh God.
moment.
Okay, so you're gonna go as Alex. Let's see here. Hold on. I've got to get everything fucking open because it's a piece of fucking shit.
Yeah, it's still not letting me join as Deja.
That's weird. That's okay. Alright, so, what class are you thinking about playing?
Oh, so you have here on the document you have like fighter, and then below that it's like the subcategories.
Yeah, so below fighter, those are subclasses that you can take at level 1. So it pretty much just gives you a buff to what you want to do. So if you wanted to play a fighter that specifically uses bows, you could take archery fighter. If you want to be a tank, you can take tank. If you want to be a multi-hitting beast that action surges like a maniac, you can take dual wield. And then pole arm is just for reach.
You're saying terms that he might not know it.
That's weird. Okay.
If you don't understand any of those, finesse weapons are like short swords or daggers that you can hold in 2 hands.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And then pole arms. Do you know what like a halberd is? That's the easiest example. Pretty much, imagine a long spear with a fucking metal tip.
Oh, alright.
Those are pole arms. Actually, yeah, a good example would be a spear.
Like a spear, but an axe as well.
I can be archer.
Well, you don't have to play fighter. There are more, just so you know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm checking all of the. I'm checking the document. But the one that got more attention was archer.
Like ranger or
No, yeah, he might be like looking at the fighter subclass archer.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Because ranger is also like archer because they mostly use ranged weapons. Or I guess the class is more.
I just saw archer below classes and I'm scrolling to see if I can find anything else about it.
There's here actually. I'm gonna do this really quickly.
I guess the better question is, what do you want?
I like to shoot from afar, so yeah. I'm not.
Yeah, ranger. Ranger would be a good class for you then, or fighter. I mean, fighters are like more of the tankier version of that, because mainly the reason that you would play fighter is to okay. That's not supposed to be like that.
Oh, Ranger. Oh, here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Alright.
The other option is spellcasters.
So basically, you have Ranger Archer, right?
Yeah. So Ranger has the same thing as fighter because it's a fighter based. Like it's based off of the new edition of Ranger.
All right.
Which is just a better version of Ranger in my opinion. And then there's obviously Paladins, which is like the Holy Knights, pretty much. Think of White Knights. So, yeah, take a look at Ranger and Fighter then, because you might like one of the two. Also, don't forget to look at their third level stuff, because you'll want to have an idea of what big subclass you want to go.
So let me get it. Let me see if I get this straight. So first, I'm choosing Archer.
Yeah, so that is your fighting style.
All right. So then next, what am I choosing?
Just the class. So class first, and then class goes first, and then you choose your subtype, which would be, if you wanted to play fighter, you would say fighter, archer, or ranger, archer. Whichever one you would prefer.
Okay, that's what you asked earlier. So
Yeah.
Ranger Archer. Yeah.
Ranger, alright. Cool. That'll go ahead and set you up for that. Alright, now, if we go all the way at the very top, we have the stat arrays. Are you going to go specialist, even Steven, or strategist?
Sorry, you asked for?
Stat array.
So basically you have like 6 character statistics. Dexterity for like strength.
like
charisma.
special from Fallout.
There's I added a button that will bring you up to where they're at.
Yeah, you can say that. It's like that. And basically each number will represent a part of your like character.
Oh, but in the game window, right? In the game window?
No, it's on the document. The document has all like where okay, so pretty much we're using the document to decide what your character is going to be, and then we're going to be adding it onto the VTT.
Let me share you my screen so you can help me better what
Here, I'll just explain it then. Okay, so we have 3 choices of a stat array that you can choose. Specialist has the following stats that you can choose from. Or the following stat arrays. So Specialist has an 18, a 15, 2 12s, and 2 10s. Even Steven has a 16, a 15, a 16, 2 13s, and an 11. Strategist has an 18, a 16, a 15, 2 13s, and a 10.
Alright.
So which one would you like?
Uh,
There should be a button under on the sidebar, Demon. There should be a button that says Stat Arrays. If you click on that one, it'll send you right there.
oh, status here.
Yep.
So specialist, so just one of these three. Right?
Yeah, you gotta choose.
Alright, so wait. 18, 16, 15, 13, 14, 10, 13, 14, 11, 15, 16. Even Steven, I think it's a good one.
Okay. Where would you like to put your points? To be clear, your character is mainly focused on dexterity and wisdom as a ranger, as those are your two main stats.
Alright. So these numbers I placed them in the creation?
Yeah, no, you put them. So just tell me where you want to put your stats. So where would you like to put that 16? Would you like it in strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma?
Dexterity.
Okay, so you have one more 16. Do you want to put that in strength, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma?
Intelligence, perhaps.
Okay. Then you have
On
one.
wisdom.
Okay, so you want to put 15 in wisdom. Okay.
Then 13 on strength.
All right.
13 on constitution and 11 on charisma.
All right. Looks good. Plus 1 HP. Alright, now let's go ahead and set you up with the proficiencies, because we might as well. Because proficiencies are the same thing. I'm going to send you a list, and it'll tell you which to choose from. This is private DM for you.
Oh, alright.
So choose 3 of these and tell me what they are.
3 from the list that you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something about
What?
I saw something about this on the
Yeah, it's because of your soul. So pretty much like this is deciding your class's proficiencies, and then we're gonna do your soul next. So, would you like me to kind of help you in understanding what each one of those do? All right. So animal handling. Imagine you're coming up to a dog and you want to pet that dog. Animal handling deciphers how well you pet the dog, how happy it got. Athletics is how far you can jump, or how strong you can, like, if you grab somebody, that's how strong you can grab them, like hold onto them. Insight in this particular sense is looking into an enemy, seeing perhaps what their weaknesses are, what their strengths are, and perhaps if somebody is lying or deceiving you. Investigation is, say you've lost something and you're looking for it. Investigation would be you searching through and attempting to find that thing, and how well you do it.
Okay.
Nature is, say you see a mushroom and you think it's a poisonous mushroom, nature would decipher if you understand, yes, that is a poisonous mushroom, I should not eat it, or no, that's not a poisonous mushroom, I should eat it right now because I'm really hungry. Perception is hearing or seeing an enemy. Stealth is sneaking around from an enemy and being pretty much hiding your footsteps, hiding your tracks, everything like that. And then survival is, it's very situational, but survival is, say you have a couple of berries and a couple of other things like meat and all that stuff. The main reason that I use survival is foraging for certain things, so you can find a wild berry bush or something, a wild deer, etc., etc., etc. But
Okay.
mainly survival is going to be used to travel.
All right. So it's basically hunting and gathering, right?
Yeah.
All right. So inside,
Okay.
perception, and investigation.
Sick. Nasty ranger. Alright. Now we go down to soul. Now, each and every single soul is a little bit different. I will be making the body that you are going into, I'm going to make its backstory. However, the soul that is going to be placed into the body is up to you. So, soul is a way of deciding what you were before you became this new person.
All right.
And you can see all the options there.
Fortune teller, merch teller,
Also I should explain, if you have proficiency in a specific skill and your soul gives you another proficiency, that grants you expertise.
Oh, cool. All right. And like, I see that you have here elders.
Mm-hmm.
Does that determine my age? The age of my body?
No, I determine the age of your body.
All right.
So you could be an older gentleman that was put into a younger body, or an older gentleman, yeah. You should also consider where you put your stats, because it may give you a bonus that you haven't already had.
You have here like close stats in different soul
Mm-hmm.
living. Maybe thief.
You want thief?
Yeah.
Alright. Sounds like a plan. So that gives you a +1 in dexterity, which brings you up to 17. And proficiency in sleight of hand. Oh, somebody messaged me. And yeah, okay. Alright, and now we go to races. Which race would you like to play? There aren't that many, but
Oh yeah, I had like 4?
yeah.
Ah, yeah, 4. So, oh, oh. So, Indonian.
Indonian? Or Idonian? The elven one? Or the human one?
Wait.
Because the name is said differently.
Oh, Indonian.
Idonian.
No.
I am Donian.
Indonian. So the human race.
Yeah.
Okay. So +1 wisdom, which brings you up to a total of 16. And where are you putting that +1?
On charisma.
Charisma?
Just
Brings
to
you up
balance
to a
out-
12.
to balance things out.
Alright. That looks like you done, other than your fighting style, which is archery, and then we'll deal with equipment whenever we get into the actual session. So if you wouldn't mind, while you're going throughout the week, because as a reminder, this will be played every other Saturday, so not next Saturday, but the Saturday after that, at the same time as we ran today, so at 4 p.m. CST, I'll make at 3:50 CST, I'll make an announcement for 10 minutes. I give everybody 10-minute warning. Minimum, sometimes I do 20 and 30-minute warnings, depending on the day. Just to get everything in order. But
Alright.
until next week, stay in BC because we have some other stuff to go through, because there's another added effect that we get into whenever one's done with their characters.
Alright.
But go ahead and during the week write down your backstory, and I'll be working on your body backstory and send it to me. Alright, next up is Boris. Your character name?
Let's go with. Oh, actually, I'll write it because it's harder to like. It's like Roxy Tim, but.
Yeah.
I think this. As for class, you know what? I'll go with cleric with a party healer.
Alright, cleric.
For starter, oh, yay! Rex succeeded. Well done, Rex. For starter, I'll go with strategist.
Okay. So strategist.
Yeah.
Where are you putting the points into?
Okay, so let's go with 13 for strength.
Okay.
Then dexterity. Let's go 15, I guess.
Okay.
Constitution 16.
Alright.
What else? What's next?
Intelligence.
Intelligence, oh yeah. Let's go with 10.
Okay. Wisdom.
For wisdom. Which one? So I said 13, 15, 16, 10. Okay. We'll go with 18
Okay.
and charisma 13.
Alright. Sounds good. And then your proficiencies. I can send you the list.
I would just like go on D&D Beyond and like.
I already have it open. Ha ha ha.
Hey, well
There you
done
go.
for it, yeah. Sure. Let's go with. Since there are no gods, is there any purpose to religion?
Yes, indeed there is. It's a very specific reason that nobody has found yet.
You know what? Let's go with medicine and religion.
Okay.
I want to know more about the world anyway.
Medicine and religion. You got it. Alright, and your soul is...
Oh wait, I was looking at spells. Give me a few minutes to quickly read through them.
Yep, you're good. Take your time.
Okay.
I can see that Deja is already working on his character.
Yeah, I finally was able to get in.
And,
Also, just so you guys know, Deja is playing fighter.
Yeah.
okay. That's fine for me. Oh, that's actually quite interesting. Arcana, card, Servant of Councilman. Satisfied.
Ruby, are we using the basic starting HP?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what? Let's go with Elder of the Village.
That's the second one we have.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the second
like-
one. You're the second one to pick that one.
Yeah, I was like thinking, I'm curious of Drowned, and but I was like, let's go until later and see. Actually, no. I'll go with Drowned. I want to like.
Oh, you want
that will-
drowned instead?
Yeah, I want to see if that will unlock some backstory.
Alright, so we're switching from Elder of the Village to Drowned.
Apologies.
Now you're good, you're good. Drowned is +1 con and proficiency in survival. Alright, and then for your race,
I'm looking at them and why is like human the like weakest one? Everyone gets like 2, and the human is the only one that gets only 1 stat.
well, actually there's a surprise for humans. At 4th level, well, it's revealed later, but there's a thing that I'm going to be introducing called Reflections, and if you choose human, there's a big one that you get for it. It is specific to human. There are no other races that get that reflection.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which is why it's rare.
I mean, let's go with those. I'll go Edonian.
Edonian? Alright.
Yeah. I'll be Elfboy.
Okay, so that is +1 Dex and Wiz.
I guess that wind is bad.
Alright, that looks like you done. And then, last but not least, we have Rex. Which I see that you've already named your character Lucifer.
What about Cog?
Cog had to go. He had a thing that came up,
Oh.
but he sent me what he had, so we're good.
Okay.
Alright, Rex, what class are you playing?
I'm playing Bard.
Bard is not available.
Not available. Can I do Rogue then?
Rogue? Sure thing.
There's also Wizard if you want.
I had bad luck as wizards. Every wizard I play has always died immediately.
I believe the people that are in Vivid are actually pretty close to unlocking Bard. Bard and Druid, so... you'll be able to reclass at any point in time during this campaign as well.
Alright, sounds good.
Okay, what's your stat array and where are your stats?
I'm trying to find... I was gonna do a strategic stat array.
So, strategist?
Yep.
Okay, where are you putting that?
What I'm trying to figure out where those were again. What were the numbers for strategist?
It should be on the document.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out where it was on the document.
On
My
the
thing's being a little glitchy.
on the sidebar, do you see where it says stat arrays on the summary? You can click on that and it'll send you right to it.
Alright.
What is rogues? Why do I never remember this? I know most of them, but I don't remember rogue and ranger. It's the weirdest ones.
This is the first time I've ever used this website, so my apologies.
Intelligence. What, Foundry?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a really good VTT though. And you'll see why eventually. It's really fucking good.
I, for the life of me, can't see stat array, and I feel really, really stupid for it.
I mean,
Strategist has an 18, a 16, a 15, two 13s, and a 10.
I'm gonna do the 18 in dexterity.
Okay. 18 dex,
16 in charisma.
16 charisma.
I mean, the next one is the two 13s, correct?
Nope, the next one is a 15 that you have.
15. And I'll put that in the constitution.
Okay, and then it's the two 13s.
To wisdom and intelligence. That leaves the 10 that's in strength.
Okay, and then your proficiencies, I'll send you a list. Oh my god, you get 4.
Gotta love rogues.
yep. They're always good.
There you go. There's your list.
Alright.
No, I should. I mean, fair to heal them.
Ah, yes. Stealth and sleight of hand.
Yep,
the
there
two
you go.
obvious choices.
If I'm a rogue, I gotta have those two.
I believe you get expertise. When do you get expertise? I forget.
I think
I think it's level
Level
4.
three.
Oh, level 3, my bad.
level 1 I get expertise. And I get expertise improvement at level 6.
Okay, where do you take in the expertise into then?
Persuasion.
I think you get 2, right? Is it 2?
Yes. Choose
I get 2 skills I get for expertise in.
Okay, what's the second one?
And I'm choosing that in Thieves Tools, because I can also do that. But I don't know if it's available to do them here.
Thieves Tools. So you want expertise in Thieves Tools?
Yes. That way I can double ensure that they won't fail immediately.
How do I give you Okay, you'll just have to remember that one.
Yeah.
Because it won't let me give you expertise.
I can
you.
just
Oh, it's specifically skills.
specifically skills in, yeah. I'll probably do that, and I'll probably do expertise and perception too.
Expertise. It has to be one that you.
Oh, already had, yeah. I thought I clicked perception instead of performance. Whoops. I'll do it. There we go.
No, well, There we go.
Perception is right next to performance, so.
Yeah, you're good. Alright, and then your soul.
I'm trying to look at the soul. What was that again? Because I was trying to listen in earlier, but it was, my internet went wonky and it was really hard to hear.
Okay, so do you have the document open? Because there's a lot of them.
What's the document called?
I can send you a link. Hold on.
From
There
the
you go.
Lucifer.
There you go. It's in the chat.
you go.
Alright. Yeah, there's the. I'll do merchant.
Oh, okay. Proficiency in persuasion. You already have expertise, unfortunately. So that +1 in charisma will bring you up to 17. Right? You have proficiency in persuasion? Yeah, you took expertise. Okay, and then
I'm
your
not really
race.
into the whole, not really into the whole thieving. And for race. I don't think it'll help me prove if I choose the +1 for the dex. It won't help. I should already have a pretty high expertise. I'll probably choose the Endonian.
Endonian, the human one?
Yep.
Alright. Where are you putting that +1 into?
Constitution.
Okay.
Because rogues are squishy.
Ah, yes, big squish. I want you to know that 3 of you have a total of 11 hit points right now.
We are very squish.
Is your character's name actually Boris, or is it the other one?
Oh no, I just put my name so you can, if you forget how to address me, just like.
Nah, it's
I'll go by Roxy Tim, but
yeah, you're good. I always change the names because we have a thing that shows up names for shit. It's pretty cool. You'll see it eventually. And Deja, you already have yours, right? You already got yours set up?
Yeah, do you want me to introduce him?
Nah, you're good. We'll do it session 1. Alright,
Cool beans.
let's get this shit fucking rolling with a big reveal. Alright, so we have Demon. Since you went first, we're gonna get your reflections. Alright, buddy? So, there are a total of 4 reflections that you all are going to be able to choose from. This campaign has a specific reflection that was made for only it, but everyone must take that reflection if they want to. I will introduce that one first, that way you guys can discuss. The one that was made specifically for this campaign is the Road Ender. Whenever you meet a villager, you may recruit them to the town that you will be introduced into during the campaign. This will grant you an additional hit dice during short and long rests. I don't know why I added long rests into that. And you will automatically be granted a companion should you recruit a guard from a random city into your city. This companion will be replaced by that guard. AKA if you have a guard that is like level 5 that you found in a random spot and you hire him, he can accompany you. However, everybody must agree to take that reflection. So you guys can discuss that one if you guys want to take that.
I'm going to assume that's a charisma based type of situation.
That is correct.
So I have to like explain it further on later because it's so confusing that.
Basically, you're going to be introduced into a village during the campaign at some point in time. I won't reveal when. And that village basically wants to have more people into it, and that's a main pinpoint. So this just increases the value of recruiting people.
Okay. And we get a companion that takes the form of a person at level 5 or something?
So the companion at the start will be a... I'm going to randomly roll an animal that exists on the continent, and that's what you'll start out with. But if you hire somebody or recruit somebody into the village, you can replace that companion with that person. So you can switch them in and out.
Fair enough.
So you start the campaign. So you start the campaign already with the
A companion? Yes.
the companion with the animal companion, right?
Yeah.
And if you find a villager, you can recruit him and exchange the pet companion for that person.
Yeah.
All right.
And everyone has to take that, or
Everyone must take that reflection because it is campaign specific.
okay.
Okay, what are the other reflections then?
Well, I'm doing demons first. Everybody gets their own separate ones.
Okay, fair enough.
So for demon, the other reflections that you have are Arrow Lord. Arrow Lord, whenever you equip a quiver, you are considered to have unlimited ammo, no matter what the ammo is. Should you replace the quiver, this ammo will be immediately lost, but replaced by whatever ammo was in that quiver.
Sorry, can you say it again?
Arrow Lord.
Yeah.
Whenever you equip a quiver of arrows, you are automatically considered to have unlimited ammo, which means no arrows, no anything like that. However, you may only have one arrow type within that quiver, and it is dedicated to that arrow type. Whenever you would swap it to another quiver that has another arrow type, you are also considered to have unlimited ammo of that specific ammunition.
So I can have unlimited ammo of one type only,
Yeah.
and I can't have in my inventory two different types of ammo, right?
No. So with this specific reflection,
So I can always only work with one type of ammo.
yeah.
All right.
But pretty much like if you find like a powered up arrow and you put it into your quiver and replace the arrows like in your quiver with that arrow, it'll be considered to have unlimited of that arrow instead.
But
But-
I can choose to not take. I can choose to not change my ammo type, right?
Yeah, you can choose to change you can choose to change your ammo at any point in time.
All right.
The next reflection is steady aim. Whenever you would critically hit an enemy, that enemy grants allies advantage on the enemy. It also lowers the crit threshold on that enemy to 15 to 20, meaning that should you attack that exact same enemy, should your allies attack that enemy, they will crit on a 15 to 20.
All right.
And then the final one is aim for the head. Whenever you would use Hunter's Mark, you gain advantage on that enemy. Should you land a critical hit on that enemy, it is not considered double damage. It is instead whenever you crit, instead of rolling 2 of the dice, so say you crit with your longbow and it does 1d10 damage, instead of rolling a 2d10, you would instead roll 6d10.
All right. So can you explain it? A little?
So pretty much that last one is whenever you would crit an enemy that is hunter's marked,
Yeah.
you basically quadruple the damage that you would do.
All right.
But you only get to select one of those. So, what will it be?
Oh. Do I know? Firsthand, what type of ammo do I have?
Whenever you start off, you'll be given normal arrows, but you can find them. You can find different arrows. You can buy it. You can purchase different arrows. You can even light your arrow of fire.
The type of ammo.
The type of ammo? Yeah, it would be arrows.
No. Like, I don't know. Fire arrows.
Yeah.
explosive Arrows.
Yeah, you can decide that whenever you find or get them, pretty much.
Alright. So unlimited arrows. Give allies more critical hits, or
Or more crit damage for yourself, pretty much.
yeah.
And I will be writing this down.
I think I'm gonna stick for the unlimited arrows.
Okay, so you're going unlimited arrows. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna add a thing to remind myself of that. So alright. Next up is Boris.
Yeah.
Again, you have the party one, but everybody has to take that. You also have the Guardian of Mercy. Whenever you would defeat a boss-type enemy, you are given the choice between sparing them and instantly defeating the enemy whenever it is at a certain threshold. This allows you to gather extra soul depending on the boss enemy type defeated.
Okay.
The next one is the Broken. Whenever you would cast a healing spell, whatever amount of health that you would have healed your ally, you can also heal yourself or take half and heal it to an ally within 10 feet.
Can it be the same ally that I healed?
Yes. Yes, it can. And the final one is...
Wait, so, quick question. So either heal myself for the same amount, or heal for the half someone else?
Mm-hmm. So you can either heal yourself for the full amount that you healed that person, or you can select an ally within 10 feet and heal them for half of that amount.
Okay.
And the final one is Unbound. Should you select this reflection, you will be considered to have you and your allies at a certain point in time will have to fight a selected boss from the Malona world that has fallen onto Nala. This boss will give extra rewards and perhaps an extra class.
Okay.
I'm a shut.
Can I get Bart?
Can you get what?
Can I get Bart for him or not?
Can you get...
Bart. Like, I know it's not unlocked, but maybe on Malona the Bart class is open.
It can be any class. It's randomized, or like I'll select the enemy from the original world, and it's basically, and this is where Deja comes in and can tell you how hard the Malona bosses were.
Where fear is not included in that, right?
Smiley face.
Smile.
So help me fucking God if I have to fight fear one more fucking time. I'm
Well-
calling on HRMA if I have to, goddammit.
Well, you know that you defeated him, right?
Yes.
Right? Right?
Should I cause chaos or should I not cause chaos?
HRMA will fuck his shit up again if he has to. Talking about fucking fear all over again.
About the soul, is this like part of the spell soul call?
Soul, and I guess I can explain it now. Soul will be used to heighten your chance on defeating certain enemies, specifically bosses and mini-bosses.
Yeah.
It's used in a feature that I call clashing, which can allow you to do many things, but the main thing is sealing abilities from bosses and mini-bosses.
Okay. I'll have to figure out later then. Because I'm like mostly like ranging from what the cleric like, for I guess soul type it can give to others.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking like if I get additional souls, can I like give 2 souls to another?
Who knows?
Okay, I'm asking it before I break the system. Like, am I able to give like double joy to someone?
Oh, if you're asking about controlling the souls, yeah, so basically, like, say you give yourself the soul of the enemy, and you gain whatever amount I decide, you can do that more often, because you can only use that ability as many times as you have soul, which is, soul is an amount that you have equal to the level that you have, so at level 1 you have 1 soul.
Yeah, okay. Because I was like thinking with like the spell casting stuff, and I mean, screw it. I'll just go with something random. Actually, I mean, Demon selected something else already, right? It's not the party thing.
Well, everybody has to agree to take the party thing.
Yeah. Did he take it or did he take something else?
He took something else.
Okay. I guess it's no point to select that first thing, is it?
The first one is situational.
You guess or I need to roll for it. I don't know what to choose, honestly. Okay, it's 3 then. Well, we're going chaos! We're going unbound.
Oh shit!
Which one?
Unbound it is!
Is that the Malona one?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Fuck.
We're going chaos!
God damn it.
I know exactly which one I'm giving y'all to.
Which one?
Just a little bit.
This is fucking fear. I'm calling in the fucking tellers, god damn it.
I'm gonna take you specifically.
Unbound. Holy shit. I didn't think you would do it. You mad fucking lad. Alright. And finally we have
Question, is it someone that I pick to come fight with me, or is it random?
it's randomized, so you can fight at level 1. Have fun.
Yes. Make chaos rule the world!
Alright, Lucifer. We have, for you, obviously the party one everybody has to agree on, you have the Master of Shadows. Whenever you would make a stealth check, you are instead considered invisible to all enemies, no matter what, even if they have heat sense or magic sight.
Ooh. Well, that's a good one.
Then we
I like
have
that one.
the Stabby Stab. Yes, that is the actual name. Whenever you would use your sneak attack, it is instead considered to be at twice the level that you are.
Huh.
And finally, we have Death. Death, an odd thing. An old god, perhaps, the Grim Reaper himself, has blessed you with a specific sight. A sight for blood. Whenever you would defeat an enemy, not only do you heal for their Constitution modifier, but you also gain temporary hit points depending on however much HP that enemy last had.
Ooh. Check your DMs, Ruby.
No.
No.
I kinda want to go with the Master of Shadows.
Okay. You locking it in?
Locking in Master of Shadows. I like being invisible.
Oh yeah, Master Shadows. Alright. Oh man, I finally get to reveal it. Alright, my friend. Should you decide to stay rogue, you have the potential to unlock a subclass for everyone.
Oh.
I may just stay rogue just so we can do that.
Yep, if you make it all the way to level 3 without changing, you'll unlock a subclass for the continent of Nala, which is a very fun one.
I have some good luck with rogues, so I played a swashbuckler in a campaign before.
Pass it. I'm more of a just go assassinate and that will do the job.
Okay, and then finally, we have Deja, my good Codium. Oh, how the things have changed. Alright, this time you're playing fighter.
Yeah.
Oh, you even... Oh, no. I forgot that's the ones that I selected for this one. Alright, Deja.
Yeah.
You have the Master of the Undead. Whenever you defeat an enemy, it becomes a skeleton. Specifically, a skeleton companion that will always follow you around. It has the same HP, the same AC, and the same equipment that you have. Then we have Unburdened. You are allowed to use Soul whenever and wherever the fuck you want. This also gives you an extra 2 to your Constitution modifier. Or not modifier, score, sorry. Why did I write modifier? What the fuck? And then finally, we have Prismatic.
I thought so.
As you were a pillar in your previous life, you may select any soul of your choice during this campaign, or any other campaign that you are a part of, to be considered a prismatic soul. And you know what that means.
Did we know?
No, but he does.
But I'm curious.
Specifically, whatever character you select, Deja, will be blessed with a partial power from the original pillar that you played.
I know what power?
No,
Damn.
I randomize it.
It would be fucking amazing if it was Olivia's ability. I miss HMA. Fuck. That's a hard one. That's what she said. I'm going... Is that all of them, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no, you have a specific one. You can go reflectionless.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Which means that you don't choose one at all. There are no benefits
Well, that's dumb.
that you know of, winky face.
You know, I've got to be loyal to my man HMA, so I'm going prismatic.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
And I can choose any soul in Nala, so either
You're-
Harlow or Axar Aloysius.
No, that's any.
So I can even go all the way back to like Riazrian, all of them too.
No, Deja.
Oh, any soul in the fucking campaigns, not just
Mhm.
mine, but
Mm-hmm.
fuck me.
So, I need to know your choice sometime this week.
Let me think about that.
Yeah, you'll have to think about that one long and hard.
That's what she said.
That was the point. Alright, well, that's everybody done and dusted, I believe.
We just need to figure out the one person that left earlier.
Yeah, I already have his stuff, so we're good.
Consider trying to fight a Malona enemy. I feel like we're gonna.
But Deja, here's the thing. HMA didn't get all the abilities because of his class. If you remember. Because remember you chose Eldritch Knight and then you chose Samurai?
Yeah.
There may be other powers that only exist on Nala that are class specific. Smiley face, winky face. Alright, anyway,
I hate you.
not next week, but the week after that is when the session will officially start and the campaign will start, because of all the issues that we've had. If this is the people that I have to run with, that's perfectly fine. All I need from you guys is, throughout the week, send me your character art and your backstory. Thank you guys for joining me. If you have any questions, speak now or forever hold your speak. Inventory will be introduced during session 1 at some point in time.
Restrictions for the backstory?
You are making the soul's backstory, so make it what you decided your soul was going to be. So make it from whatever soul you chose and make a backstory from that. I will be making the body one. There are no restrictions other than that you must have lived on the warrior world, or on the continent of the 12, or on a different continent. I can give you a list of continents if you so wish.
Can I shamelessly plug the campaign I'm making?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I am currently working on a campaign that's going to be separate from the Warrior World. It's a campaign where basically you're playing as a human who is isekai'd into a whole new world. You have specific backgrounds dealing with how you died in the original world, or how you were summoned to the new world. And it's going to be entirely creative based on what you want to do. So the whole world's going to be sandbox, so there's not going to be like a guided type of, go here, then here, then here, then here type of thing. You get to choose what you do next. I have 2 spots available, so if you're interested, send me a message. And for character creation, you'll have full creative control over your character. The only restriction is you can't choose any already created character in any anime, TV, movie, pop culture, whatever. You can use one to base your character off of, but it cannot be a carbon copy. That's the only restriction. So message me if you're interested.
I'll be messaging you.
Do we know the time and day of playing?
Say that again?
Can we get the time of the session and which days?
He normally does that whenever he has the player slots. He'll ask everybody for their schedules.
Yeah, we haven't gotten that far yet. We're still working on world building. We've got a base world so far, but I'm still adding a lot of stuff. I'm hoping to run it in April. So.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm also asking because I have Thursdays and Sundays occupied, and obviously now every other Saturday this game. So it will depend on at what time.
Alright.
Yeah.
Are there any other questions about the campaign that you guys are going to be playing in?
Are you doing any spells and cantrips now?
Oh yeah. You can send me them if you want me to, if you want to, or you can just tell me them and I can add them onto your sheet right now.
Okay. Yeah. I can add them. I just don't know if
I don't think you have the ability. I don't think you have the ability to add them onto your sheet. We actually have a compendium that gives us the spells, so you don't have to custom make them.
For the whole character art thing, can it be anything as long as it's related to our race and class?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can even, if you want to, you can even AI generate it. You can get it commissioned. Doesn't matter. We have a couple of people that do commissions in the server as well, and you can ask some people to do a commission for you. Or if you want to, you can send me a DM, and I can send you to a Fiverr person that does all of my art, and it She did the art that is currently in my profile picture, and I can send you the full art of that if you want to see it and get an idea of it. It's only $20. Easy. Get your
I
art
have a
done.
Google image downloaded that looks like the character I'm imagining, so I should send that.
That's perfectly fine too. But yeah, Boris, if you want to send me a DM with all of your spells, I can add them to your sheet.
Okay, I'll figure it out. So it's more quick recap. So like backstory for the characters / soul.
Mm-hmm.
And spells. Is that all?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to think about what my drowned person will be.
I cannot believe you went unbound. Or
Look, like all the options were interesting. Okay, I was like, well, since the party thing, like the group party was like, screw it, no one like it was ruined. We didn't even. I guess we didn't have like time to like talk about it or say, hey, should we like try to get Pokemon companions with us or something?
Pokemon companions.
Look, it sounds like it. Oh, you get a starter Pokemon at the start of your adventure, and then you can swap it at the PC with another companion, aka / Pokemon. It's exactly like Pokemon. Don't tell me it's not that.
Okay,
Oh, you don't have a
it might have been inspired by Pokemon, okay? Just maybe.
I don't mind it. I'm just like, this is what it reminds me. But if no one wants to play Pokemons with the life of people, then so be it. Then I was thinking like, I could be the healer bitch and just go with the what was it? The healing, the additional healing.
Yeah, the additional healing.
And I was like,
No, I'm actually really glad that you went unbound, because now I get to murder you all.
yeah. Then I was thinking like, oh, what about Guardian of Mercy? I could collect a couple of souls and just get a lot of benefits and eventually try to see if I can just stack Soul Claw and like give like 4 joys or like 4 rats. Yeah. And I was thinking like, I'll just roll with it because all the options are nice. And
Can I give you access to the spells RD, or is it continuously? Yeah. Also, I see what you did with your fucking spell book. Nice one.
I'll fucking figure out this VTT. Don't fucking doubt me.
Well, like we have a compendium that only the DMs can use that are just easy access spells that are from the player's handbook.
Yeah, I'll just read the player's handbook from D&D Beyond, or I can like, I don't know what there was like a wiki for I think what. I actually can like import a character at this point.
Alright, if there are no further questions, then I'm good to go. And we're good to go for not next week, but the week after. Same time, 4 p.m. CST.
Like a pellet.